We'll stand.
Toothbrush. I'll be right back.
Well, I only came second, so the girl that with me, she was good. She just like knew how to like get that elbow right on my back of my neck and just drill me, and I was like, fuck. She's quick. She was bigger. She was actually stronger,
Yeah.
like just broad shoulders, whatever. I was like a little like kid. Like
That's epic, though.
I was like literally like I swear 102 pounds, 5'1", like little Willow, like
Tiny
me.
Did it ever get dirty, or was it always friendly?
It was all friendly.
Yeah.
I would probably be the most dirtiest because I just want. I'm so like I get
So,
competitive.
you're like,
I'm like, oh, I gotta do this. I definitely turned it down a lot. Now
Yeah.
that I'm older, I'm just kind of like, it's not worth like. But when I was younger, I was just like, oh,
I can see it. I can see it in your eyes sometimes.
I just want it so bad. Oh. Okay, so closest with your grandparents?
Yeah, really close. Yeah, really close.
Yeah.
With the grandparents. Do you want to have like a 10-minute family chat?
Yeah. Sounds good.
Tell me more about your family. I feel like I talk about mine too much.
Well, we will. We'll get
I
there.
just love
We'll get
them.
there. It's like our first date.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Thank you for inviting me out.
thank you for seeing me.
Yeah. I liked your Tinder profile.
Thank you. The one as I'm dressed up as
Yeah.
as a chip. What is it called? A beaver.
Very cute.
A beaver. I liked yours. You dressed up as Zach Rance. That really got me.
The
You know,
cute,
you know what got my heart.
You know how to, yeah.
Okay, so you're really close to grandparents.
Yeah.
And mom and dad split.
Mom and dad split. Yeah, they split.
That's hard.
They split. I gave the full story to, who was it, JP and Ashley, actually. It's a bit of a story. Yeah, I haven't talked to my dad in a year and a half.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, but super necessary.
Yep.
My life has been better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
very,
that's-
very toxic.
Well, good for you.
Thank you.
You should like realize like what you did like was probably the hardest thing that you probably had to ever do.
Yeah, it was really tough.
And a lot of people would never do it. And I'm glad you did because obviously you made the right choice.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, 100%. Have you ever broken up with family?
Oh yeah, all the time. All the time.
All the time?
Oh yeah.
Just feel like you're not making
Oh yeah. Like
an impact on my life in a good way?
right, yeah. Like you just when you're younger, you're just like this is family, so it's like right. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get older and you're like I have a choice. I don't have to, you know what I mean? Like people are gonna love me, you know what I mean? I think family is so scary because it's like family's family. They're always right.
Yeah.
But sometimes family is not. They don't have your best interests.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like family's whoever you make it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
We're a family. I like here, like I'm probably closer with most of the people in here than some of my family members.
Absolutely. Same.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You choose, and that's what I think. Like I just was like, I think I wanted that normal family so badly that I just kind of tried to like pretend it was. I was like,
Yeah.
this isn't normal. This isn't, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's crazy.
100%.
So mom, close?
Mom, close. Always a mama's boy.
Okay. What about your other
I
siblings?
swear. Yeah, I mean, we get along, but it's not like we're close. We'd never like call each other and be like, yo, how's it? We
how's
just like
it,
send
yeah.
some texts,
Send
a
text,
couple
okay.
weeks, you know what I mean?
Check
We're not
in.
like super close.
No,
They're
okay.
pretty cool.
But
They're
Rachel
both-
and you,
Ray and me, a little more close.
Yeah.
She's a sweetheart. I love her to death.
age difference 2 years?
She's 2.5 years, so she's like turning 20 this year when I'm turning 23. And she's adorable.
JP? Should JP date her?
She's so cute. I would let JP date her, yeah, absolutely.
Me too. If I had somebody, I would. JP's like the man. He's just,
Because us three are the ones that people hate.
because we're the most hated in Canada.
You have a huge crush on JP. Not a crush, but you like
I love him. Like I literally love. If I was Peely's age, literally be like I am married. I found my husband.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 100%. Good night. Good luck in there.
You're letting 4 years. Let's take that. It's the old one?
Okay, so but your siblings close with your dad?
No.
They all kind of.
Their relationships with him aren't super positive either, I don't think. I guess I couldn't really speak too much about it, but yeah, but I mean, they're in contact, they hang out. So maybe they do have great experiences. You know what I mean? But
That wasn't for you, so.
I am using something. Tell me more about your fam.
My fam's very, very complicated, but not as complicated as Ashley. So I like being here because I'm like, oh my God, I'm not the only one. You know what I mean? Most of my friends, actually all my friends, have their parents together, or they lost. A lot of my friends lost a parent to cancer or something.
Which is really fucking hard.
I can't imagine it. I literally, there's days when I'm like, you know, I technically have 4 parents, and I'm like, I don't need to complain like that. You know, one of my best friends something up there, and people are like, we need good angels, we need good, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We need people looking out for us, so it's the way
Tell
life
me
is.
a little more about that. Like your whole like, you're obviously very casual, but at the same time you do like have some pretty strong beliefs.
Yeah, I definitely do. I mean, so growing up, like my parents had me way too young, and they split right away. I don't know what it's like to have my parents together. Like they were never together.
Yeah.
So right away, my mom got with my stepdad, and my dad got with my stepmom. So that was just normal to me. And then they had their own families. So I was kind of like just in the middle at
Was that
first.
tough?
It's super tough because I try to explain this to everyone. Love my stepmom, love my stepdad, but they love their kids. You love your blood. You love your kids. Yeah. I understand that. I completely do. They love me, just not as much. And we can fight to the death and be like, no, it's okay. Like my stepmom carried these 3 children in her belly. You know what I mean? They have this, they have her DNA, they have her looks, they have her traits. I'm just Willow. So I would always fight.
That's what I understand like that.
I would always have to fight it. And that's what I felt like. I felt like I just was Willow trying to bounce back from family to family. Yeah. Being like, hey guys, can I get in here? Or, hey guys, can I get in this?
Include me.
Include me, exactly. And I think that's why I'm like so crazy, so like pay attention to me. Like I was super bad in school. Yeah. Always like try to like schoolwork and stuff like that, but like just begging for attention. Yeah. And that's why, obviously.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I've never ever thought you're like, I wouldn't say like, I've never thought you like begging for attention or something.
I've definitely toned it down.
Just has a lot of joy in her life.
I do. Like, and I was like, I gotta say, I like.
Very similar with me.
I like to just stay super positive because like I can get really down and like I haven't had it always the best or the easiest, and I'm like you could either like be down in the dumps, like you know what I mean, like you take what you can get. Like literally, these are the cards I've been dealt. I'm like, make it.
You're amazing.
You got to just do it, right? So that is.
You made the best of it.
I made the best of it always, and like there was like some tough times. My dad wasn't always around when I was younger. That's confusing, right? Dad,
100%.
Yeah, right. You know what it's like to you're like, why is my dad being a dad?
My dad was around, but he was not around in different ways.
No, and I completely, I think I remember you talking to them about this. Alcoholism is huge in my family as well. So it just was like, you're like, you just start to think like, who is really helping me, and who needs help themselves, and are they getting it or are they not, right? And as you get older, it makes more sense. So anyway, but I have great siblings. I have amazing siblings, and I was like, I'm so lucky. People tell me like when they're like an only child or like they only have one, I'm like, that must be so lonely. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. They love me. They think the world of me. I love them. I would do anything for them, literally. Yeah. They could call me up right now and be like, well, I need 10 grand. I would find 10 grand for them. They could call me right now and be like, I need you to fly home. Boom, I flew home. Yeah. I would do whatever I have to do for them. Like I will give them. I love my siblings, and I will be as much as an adult figure, parent figure to them as I can. Because
That's so cute.
I love them. I love them. I love it. I love it. I have 5 sisters, 1 brother. They're all different, all crazy. They're nuts.
Are they all a little crazy?
All a little crazy in their own way. Yeah. The youngest one, Morgan's a little more like introverted. Yeah. But she's got my sarcasm. Yeah. So I just.
Oh my God, I want to meet him.
Yeah. Oh, you'll love them. You'll love all my sisters. They're wild. They're like when we're all together too. Yeah. A couple lookers. Yeah. Actually, they're all beautiful in their way. But yeah, I mean, but me and my dad are best friends now. Best friends. Nice. But like he's me. 5'5". I look just like him. You will literally be like, that is Willow's dad. Funny guy, great musician, always wants to party, like a good time, but he loves his girls. Very emotional guy, that's why I'm emotional.
Just basically a carbon copy of you.
Carbon copy, absolutely. Works so hard every day. That's why I work so hard every day. I try to make him proud every day. Every day, I just want to be like, he's always like, because he didn't have a boy, and he had 4 girls, and he's like, you're the boy I never had. Which is where my tomboy comes up, but I was like, I played a lot of sports, and just, I was the athlete, I'm just trying to be. So anyway, he's so proud of me. And I think he'll be pumped that I did this. I think he'll be like.
He's so great.
Because he's always like, you're following in your. When I moved to Calgary, he was obviously like hurt, but he's like, I love that you aren't stuck. Because he got stuck when he got pregnant. Like he had me and then all these other kids, and kind of put in his dead job. Chef, amazing chef, like best cook ever come to East Coast. He will take care of you. Yeah. Sweetest guy ever. But yeah, he's
Hey, buddy.
my best friend.
Good night, man.
Go to bed?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna at least go to the room and then see what happens.
What happens with my eyes?
Yeah.
Nice. Is Sarah going in there with you?
I think she's crashing, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
That's cool.
But yeah, restaurants.
Have a good night, buddy.
Yeah, and my mom, not the greatest relationship. It's kind of sad, but yeah, it's, you know, it is what it is. She's a good kid, but you know, we just have different ways of thinking, different ways of life.
Yeah.
But she's a lot like me too. She's spunky and crazy and stuff like that. But definitely just was like not the greatest growing up. But people do the best that they can do. So that's what another thing I've learned is like to judge people on like how are they doing the best of their capabilities. You know what I mean?
100%.
I believe that everybody has a story. So like before I judge or before I go, like I'm like, okay, like why do they act this way? Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's my story.
Oh. Well. And dating wise, you're serious now.
So,
You're at the age where you're serious.
I've always been serious, like always. I've never been on a date with someone that I didn't know. Like I said, I was, you know, hanging out with the guys or like blah, 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 and like finally someone would have the courage and be like, hey, Willow, we should go out. Yeah. I've never been on a date with someone I didn't know. Like I've never been on Tinder, or my friends have never like set me up with somebody.
You're such a cool chick.
But that's how it is. But that can also like, you know, be my downfall too, because I'm just like, I put so much pressure on it. Peels.
Feels
Great girl. Great girl. But yeah, I'm all serious, but I mean, I should learn to have fun with it and kind of like, I've definitely gotten a lot better. Before I used to be like, how many people did you sleep with? Like, blah, 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 and I was like, you can't change that. I've definitely, the last 3 years, I've lightened up so much, you know? I'd be like, oh my God, like, should I be around weed? Like, because I don't smoke it, but I'm like, who can, I've learned to like, be like, these are good people. They're not hurting anybody.
Yeah.
They're not making me cry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, they're happy with themselves. If you're positive and happy and it's okay, I need to be around you. Like, you know what I mean? You get off energy, right? I want my circle to be like, just making me a better person. Just, you know, and that's why I love this, like, this whole thing. All these people are good, they're good people.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I know, it's family, like the bond. I mean, it makes sense because we're in an environment where all you have to do is socialize.
Right.
So it makes
You're
sense
like
the connections
me too,
happen,
yeah.
but at the same time, I feel like they're so strong and so genuine.
Well, I just feel like people are like on the same level too. Like, you know, when I'm talking to people and they're all about positive vibes too, or like, you know what I mean? How they see the world and stuff. So, no, I love it. I love it.
Bedtime?
Yeah, you look super tired. I'm gonna have to go here soon.
That was awesome. What are you guys doing?
Something.
This was a great first date.
We just went on a first date. Don't get jealous.
We
It's
didn't get too far into it, but
What?
second date very soon.
yeah.
It's fun to learn about you.
I'm having fun with Kim.
It's melted. What's going on?
How are you feeling about everything? Like, how you feeling?
Oh, good, good.
Yeah.
Obviously today was a good result, but no, the whole time just like emotionally chill. Like I understand there's nothing personal.
That's what it also makes you great about this too. Is like, there's always some people who are like very high. We call them firecrackers here.
What do you mean, like
Like
explosive?
explosive. Exactly. So it's just like, you know, one thing and just like us, right? And I think he handled it very, very well. And I think that's why.
You did.
Yeah.
You do like.
I think that's also why like everybody's just been like kind of like. You had the chance to kind of like change the whole emotion of the house, and everybody was just kind of like, good. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know what I
You
mean?
handled it really well.
Yeah.
I could have gone off and been.
Oh yeah, he had it right.
Thanks for saying that. I appreciate that.
No.
Especially, yeah.
I learned from you the first week how you're just so
Especially-
chill.
What?
How you're so chill the first week. It's
That's
like,
what.
That's what I want to be like.
That's what I learned. Will get you like. Say you didn't want to meet him.
Yeah.
I think chill, like happy-go-lucky. Like obviously people are gonna, you know, you have to live in this environment. They're gonna pick someone that you can trust. It's also easier to trust you because you were literally genuine.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly.
Like you're actually yourself. You're always like, you know what I mean? You're Kevin. You're happy. Like, you know, this is who I
you're-
am.
Yeah.
Showed your cards out. It's easy to trust and see that. But then if you were like pouting the next day and then like screaming at somebody else, you know what I mean?
It's
You're
like,
like,
we don't trust this guy.
yeah. We're like, where's he at?
Yeah.
This guy's taking time, right? But you're good. You're like,
Thanks.
You were really
Thanks for
calm.
saying
Especially the way you handle like you overheard conversation. Like that's pretty freaky. Like I would be like terrified. You know what I mean?
but that's like a smart move on you too,
Yeah.
right? You just were like, hey, I gotta talk to you guys, which is 100%. Like, you need to talk to somebody.
Yeah,
You just got
exactly.
literally like thrown under the bus, like just like feeling like boom, boom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then talk to them. It was like good. And then you talked and heard everybody else and was like, I just need 10 minutes to myself. Boom. Like,
Yeah.
back.
So mature.
That was
Very good.
great. Yeah.
Thank you for saying that. It was a big day.
was all
We got
you.
nominated. Listened to a crazy conversation. House went crazy, and then we won the POV. That's a full day in the
I
Big Brother.
literally did the hardest POV of Big Brother history.
Yeah.
There is no way. I'm trying to think of all the POVs, like nothing that difficult.
It's quite the. That's a full day. It's gonna be nice to chill
Yeah.
the next few days, but
It was an
Yeah, it is.
eventful day for you, especially.
That's good. And you can use this as your advantage too. 'Cause, like, people are just probably to just come and talk to you, right?
yeah,
And you can just listen.
just chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Because you're easy to approach. You're approachable.
Yeah, you don't
Thank
have to
you.
worry
Yeah.
about
Me
anything.
too as well. I never feel like ever like. I mean, there's some people it's just like sometimes tough to.
It's like, yeah.
It's like,
They're gonna
yeah,
read on the
I know
right.
what you mean. Yeah, for sure.
And those approachable people are like the people I want to bond with, obviously.
Yeah,
Same.
yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
I just actually today I was like, I love everybody, but I was like really good at just sometimes just sit back and lay back, like
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I love being everybody and like talking to everybody, but I'm like, there's so many people like you can't
Like,
talk to,
yeah,
like
yeah.
you know what I mean? And like
Yeah.
Zach and I was there, I was like, yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm just laying low now, like. You know, you can come to me, approach me, and stuff like that. But I was like, it's not helping my game to be around some of these people. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's true.
I do love everybody, and that's my personality. And I'm
No,
like,
but-
I'm like blah blah blah. But I gotta stop being so naive. Like I really have to stop being so naive. Yeah. Because it's gonna bite me in the butt.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you can't, like you have, like you can just tell who you can talk.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean?
We all are. Everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, I think so too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm gonna go brush my teeth. Good first date.
I am gonna brush my teeth.
Thanks
though.
for
Goodbye.
coming in at the last minute and wrapping it up.
Yeah. Thanks for seeing how it's going. That's mine. Whose tea is that?
That's
Somebody
not
left it
mine.
here.
I don't know anymore.
Do you remember when Tala sorted the pillows in season 1?
What happened?
Do you remember when Tala was like, all right, guys, I'm sorting the pillows today? And then Emmett's like,
Oh
all right.
yes,
He's like, where does this one go? And then she was like, oh, right here, right.
Yeah.
that was so.
Do you remember when Gary and Tala got in a fight too?
Why?
And she was
Oh,
just
yeah.
like, I'm not your child. I'm not your child. Say it to my face. And she's like,